What's up, y'all? It's me, it's your boy Asmongold, and today we're going to look at how the Mists of Pandaria instances and actually specifically raids have been scaled down for the Wards of Draenor item squish. Now, I wasn't really sure what was going to happen here. One thing that was disappointing is that I don't have my god damage from the Cataclysm instances. So again, if the mobs are from Mists of Pandaria, you're not going to have the insane damage boost to them like you would on the Cataclysm and lower mobs. But it really shouldn't be that big of a deal as soon as I don't know, Live comes out and everybody gets pretty good gear. I was not able to soul a Stone Guard. The reason for that is that I'll show you guys one of the things was not scaled down. I mainly just kind of wanted to show the health values and pretty much what's to be kind of expected, and just so you guys can see pretty much what's going on. In terms of being able to solo this, I think that people might be able to solo it towards the end of the expansion. I'm talking about the entire thing, maybe on Heroic, but it probably is not going to be that easy. I don't really know entirely because I don't know how they're going to be doing scaling and everything like that, and what's going to change because obviously this is still beta. But in my opinion, I think that soloing things will be a little bit harder in Mists of Pandaria than it was in Mists of Pandaria to solo things from Cataclysm. And so that does kind of suck, but again, I wouldn't really kind of make any real definitive judgments here because obviously the beta isn't even done, and so no need to get bent out of shape here. And as you guys can see, these things have about let's see, 400,000 health, and to put this into perspective, let's see, the little ones have about 80,000 health, and most mobs that are level 100 have a little bit over 90,000 health. I think they have 90,000 or 130,000 health, depending on what type of mob they are. And so to put that into perspective, and all the little ones have about 88,000, I think that's the number. And so these things are not really all that hard to kill, but again, I guess if you're trying to kill the bosses, it probably will take a while at least. And as you guys can see here, I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to pull them like I didn't know what to expect at all, and I pulled them without the with the armor debuff on, and so that was kind of crazy. And as you guys can see, I'm taking 40,000 and then 1,000s. And so what I'm kind of expecting here is that those 40,000s were not scaled down. There were a lot of spellcasting values that were not scaled down. I think that the way that melee attacks work is that they always scale down just by the way that your the armor table is calculated. And so I saw Shot of Anger, and I was like, yo, it's time for a motherfucking showdown, okay? It ended in a draw, okay? Because he mind controlled me, and I couldn't do anything, but if he didn't mind control me, I probably would have been dead. So I'm not really trying to brag here. Anyway, as you guys can see, he's hitting me for about 7,000. And so, as I said before, I think that these are pretty much scaled down values, and I think that I would be able to mitigate this damage pretty well, especially if I was in defensive stance, because I would have obviously a lot more reduced incoming damage. And so I think I could probably solo this guy if he didn't put me or mind control me or anything. I could just sit here and just fucking fight him. I think I could probably solo him if I was in defensive stance because of a shield barrier, and obviously I can get the what's it called, victory rush procs from the small mobs. And so anyway, that's pretty much that one, and I do have one more to show you, which is Galleon, and I was like, well, at least Galleon can't run away from me, so I'm going to just take this motherfucker out real quick. Well, as you guys can see, the video is only like an hour, a minute longer, and so if you can't put two and two together, this does not work out for me very well. This guy did a fuckload of damage. I was not even expecting it. And then he's got his boys on his back, just fucking shooting arrows at me, killing me from all different which ways, and I was like, I didn't know what I was in for, but I was a little scared. Maybe next time I might try it with defensive stance. I'll get shield wall, and no, I didn't use shield wall, but I will later on. This is a pretty hard fight, and he's got 15 million health, so that's actually really kind of a lot. I'm kind of curious to see if this will be the final value, and these will be the final damage values. But if so, then that's where it is, and if not, then that's what that'll be. And so I hope you guys enjoy. This is probably the biggest question in my mind going into the expansion, and so I figure I'm going to make quite a few videos about kind of showing the different values so people can understand what's really kind of going on. And I'm very happy with how things have gone with the scaling in the old instances, and so hopefully they can make these things a little bit easier, because this is this is very difficult, and much more difficult than Dragon Soul was. But anyway, that's pretty much all I've got for you guys. So thanks for watching, and like, comment, subscribe.